Yeah. And we are live. Welcome everybody to another weekly show at the Blender Institute. Today on my birthday. Why?
Celebrate me.
Yeah, because it's a happy day, a birthday, right? Really happy day. So we have a whole lineup of guests today. And as usual, the guests will introduce themselves with an interesting story.
No pressure.
No pressure. Who knows that guy?
Hey, what do you have? Holy shit, it's the author. What do you have? Is that your book?
I'm Dalai Felinto. I was passing by pretty much. So I had a week to stay over. Yeah, but they have microphones there. So I had a week over, and then I came over to help wrapping up the multi-view project. And I'm going to be presenting some of it. So hopefully going to have multi-viewing master in 2.75. That's it.
275.
7.5. 4, 6,
5.
Are you going to show something to
if I can get.
I look better.
next one?
I am Sibgen. I'm a PhD student on working on computer animation using the Blender game engine, and I'm also a Blender developer and frequent visitor.
Good. Welcome.
My name is Oliver. I study media art in Germany, and I've been using Blender for 5+ years or something. And I was curious where it comes from, so I got lucky and I got invited.
You use Blender also as part of the study at the college, at the university? Or do you have to use Maya, or you can use Blender?
No, I can use Maya if I want to, but I'm not so. Actually, I teach a little bit of Blender also. It's not very frequent.
The same academy as Andy was.
Yes. University of Arts and Design in Karlsruhe.
Good. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nelly. I don't know 3D animation, but I'm here to see what you are doing.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Eric Day. I teach graphics and animation in the States, and I've been teaching Blender for about a year now.
And where in the States?
In Georgia right now, but I'll be teaching somewhere else next year.
And you teach it to kids? Or
I teach it to university students.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught Maya and Cinema 4D in the past.
And what are the students learning? I mean, are they becoming a professional artist, or is it for architecture, or visual research?
At the school I'm at right now, they're just starting to go into graphic design and digital art. The school I'll be at next year, probably more focused on animation for broadcasting film.
Excellent. Yeah, you're welcome.
And what's the name of the school?
Right now, the University of North Georgia.
Okay.
And you're here because of the animation festival?
The Animation Festival in Utrecht.
But this place is much more interesting.
Animation is made.
27 viewers. Look at that.
What happened?
So, we are having a very interesting show today. And we start with Manu.
Your face. Hello.
Thank you.
And video camera.
And the camera. Something else you want to drink?
I have
Hello. Sorry, I will remove your face.
Oh my God, Manu is on the picture.
You are huge. Sorry. So, how are you?
Yeah, we can.
I found it.
Okay, good. Not much stuff this week. Started with the island. So this is the beginning of the week, and we can go to the next one. Just lots of sculpting, adding details, and next one, yeah, adding grass. And next one, it's getting actually worse. And next one, I don't know. And next one, it's
some cracks, and again next one. It's like it's constant. Some grass tweaks, and maybe there is still one. Yeah, I don't know.
Pointing it.
All the balls.
No. But I don't know. But it's not finished yet. But it's not also a priority, so it was kind of. I should concentrate more on the lighting the other shots.
Yeah.
Good. If it just in the middle. Yeah.
Somewhere.
But on this picture, you want to see the flock, right?
Well, if we can, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Good point.
And there's Victor hiding behind the rock somewhere.
No, but he's coming out of a...
It's here, it's climbing.
And next one is a comparison between the beginning of the week
This is
and
the beginning.
sorry. It cannot be. It's like
This is beginning of the
no, it has the text, but and the next one is what? Yeah. Okay. It's like there is some detail.
Wow.
And I don't know, but not enough. But okay, in the next image, yeah. Then I started with it's quite hard to see, but yeah. This was only Andy's tip how to reduce the noise. So I made a tip for the block readers. That yeah, it's only about using the what is it? The emission only for the camera. Yeah.
Oh, the camera, right?
Well,
If you check the images, that's why there's some fireflies.
yeah.
Ah,
Why is it black?
it's everywhere.
It doesn't matter even.
Okay.
Because
That's
it's
why it
zero.
shows the render time that it's faster because it's only emitting towards the camera. The rest is zero. Right?
Yeah, I don't know this stuff, but yeah,
works.
yeah.
Ah,
It's
it's even
like-
less noisy.
Yeah, that was the point actually.
Transparent things.
Reflecting rays were trying to do noise. Fog.
Oh, this was the fireflies, right?
Yeah.
Did you I see the first input there is a division node?
Yes.
Both.
Tried using like transparent also for that?
I have no idea. I don't know nothing about this. It's only a tip from Andy, and yeah, please advise if you have some ideas. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but that was it. Starting to light the shots next week. Yes. Yeah.
And you also put shots in the farm.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not finished. And
Wanna see the farm?
yeah.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
Next question is Angelus.
So
Fine.
this week it was mostly Viewport project. So I've almost brought the Summer of Code branch up to master, almost. And yeah, this is a picture. Basically, I also merged to master the work that I've been doing with depth of field. And here you can see the left side is the rendering in cycles, and the right side, is the viewport. And you can see I try to make them match. It's good, but it needs some more adjustments. And we have also custom bokeh field. If you check, there's triangles, and there's triangles both at on the right and the left, but the sizes differ because they don't match exactly still. But I'll have to check that out. So yeah, that's the high quality depth of field, and yeah, probably we can use it. There are still some problems with banding and the precision issues, but yeah, I'll iron them out. And there's also a nice little feature that made people happy, which is the ability to select islands in UV painting. So this is a little video. So we have the UV sync mode, where you basically share selection between the 3D viewport and if you try to select islands, you can't do it, and you're sad. But now if you go to face select mode, you can. So yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's a hidden talent. Yeah, that's a hidden talent.
With a mouse. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
a shot animated.
Yeah, it's gonna be with grease pencil and stuff, and so yeah, that's basically it that I can show you this week. Next week we have more.
And you saw the awesome compliment from Disney you had today.
But it was mostly for Monta, I think, because about the import-export stuff.
And for
Oh, well, that's pretty good. Yep.
What did they say?
You mean Walt Disney?
He came out of the grave and
Viewport
is awesome. So yeah.
Yes. Do you mind going to my folder?
I don't actually.
So this week I was working. I can might say Campbell and and Sergey, Thomas pitch in as well. Anthony is gonna help to have the final wrap up multi-view. They say it's pretty much almost master ready. I think Sergey only needs to see the pipeline part of the code now, but everything else is okay. Then since this was okay, start doing a branch of multi-view to be reviewed afterwards to support Oculus or any head-mounted display device. So why don't we start this? So if you show the Oculus one, yes. The quick video showing the... Doesn't need the sound. The sound's because I'm gonna I put already on YouTube, I think. And the idea is that we use multi-view to render the panorama and to preview the depth.
Here to show the progress we're doing with multi-view. In this case, using Gooseberry benchmark file as the benchmark. So just quickly, is what I'm going to be showing the weekly today, which are the scene, as a lot of people might have already, caused in the cloud, rendered in panorama, but actually rendered as a top-bottom panorama using stereo, using multi-view. So this is an example of scenes in a near distance, or not so near distance. The nice thing about these panoramas is that if you have one of these virtual reality displays, you can actually explore and look at the scene around, and it's just looks real. Let's see if it works.
It's like wow.
Amazing. So there's Victor talking to Frank. And the other side, of course, is the same thing but slightly different. I think that's pretty much it. Yep. And then the output we're using is the panorama but top bottom, so some generic visualizer can just arrange it accordingly. And that's about it.
I can stop the video.
I'm going to put my YouTube.
So just very quickly over the image, if you don't mind. Yes. So yeah, from the top to the bottom. So this is the this you can't skip. This was it's an error. Forgot to. Okay, skip. So this is what the computer gets. So if someone is having this image and actually just put in Oculus, you can just see it. But of course, you want the panorama so you can look around and explore it. So the next image, just quickly. And this is actually the same panorama, but anaglyph, just assuming YouTube gonna preserve the image. Next one. Just a little bit of the input. Just a small remark that this is not only 2 panoramas, one for each eye, but actually for each pixel, we are moving the cameras. So it's kind of special panorama that we'll do for domes, full domes, but then also actually helps to be using it for VR. I think there's another image and that's all, I guess. And yep, go ahead. And that's a more near distance to the more near image to Victor. Next one. Yep, that's regular stereo, just to celebrate that it's almost master.
What is the resolution to run an Oculus file for? 4K?
So I did 4K, but the thing is the display itself is 1980 is full HD, 1980 by 1080. But then you're only seeing a part of the scene at a time. I don't need to calculate exactly what's the ideal resolution, but 4K is looking pretty fine for us.
It would be very cool if you could do the sheep singing, right? And then with all the sheep around you.
They have to be beautiful because you can pretty much play a video jar.
You tried it?
Yeah, it's awesome. That'd be beautiful. And that we can have the same way you can have an image, you can also have a video. That'd be amazing to have as a standalone. This is a 4K, so to make one of the renders, this is a 4K of the render of the benchmark. And it looks astonishing. The guys are doing amazing work.
This is real 4K.
Yeah.
Render time?
How many projectors do you
I think
2 hours?
2 hours, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, on the Intel. Oh, can we say it already?
So,
Yeah.
The new
2 weeks in a regular
computer.
computer. Like 2 or 3 weeks in a regular computer.
No.
Nah, just 10 hours.
But it's beautiful. Look at this.
It's beautiful. This is Intel. Easter egg.
We need 8K for that. Yep, that's about it.
Good. Gabriel,
Yeah.
you do Francesco too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the same stuff.
Yeah. So in my folder is some image.
I'll order my number.
I used to do that.
Okay, I did the benchmark for the renders for the benchmark file. I modify a bit the e-monitor to show some information about the system and the time cost of the render time. You can see the CPU and stuff. And the next image, please. Here is the chart that is in Twitter, is shared. You can see the render times, the nodes are the Shasta, and then some servers, Dell, the Mac, and just for comparison.
Max the trash can.
To get the zero level of the graph. The graph software doesn't show the zero.
No.
This is the trash can?
Exactly, it's quite
This is
fast.
the trash can.
Yeah.
But the trash can costs only 8,000 or 9,000 euros.
And the
And the Intel is only 5,000.
Really? Why can't
Twice the speed.
Time goes, so the law of more is still valid.
Yeah, but it's
It's
not.
I thought it was not,
on your
but
desk.
it's back.
Yeah,
it's also like it's really noisy
gigantic.
But,
compared to the trash can. It's like
come on, it's just a matter of time.
yeah.
Next year.
Next year. There's quantum physics and stuff.
Okay. In the next picture, I don't remember. I added the priority. Now it's working. And
Is it?
yes.
What is 50?
Is if there is other shop like 10, the 50 will render first.
So the higher the first step.
Exactly.
The one before. Okay, so 100 all the way.
Exactly. No.
And that is stuff too.
Open my Python files and change the limit to 1,000.
And start show, so you can send and we'll start immediately. Yeah.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, next image. Yeah, also you can, yes, you can select, but not now, but in the future you will be able to select the render farm where you want to send it. I have been working with Node, making our render farm connect with their systems. Next image, you can see it's just a couple of render with.
It's not working.
Yeah.
This morning it wasn't.
Yeah, yesterday we worked.
What was the problem?
Well, with the benchmark is the memory. The kernel system don't have swap memory, so it's limited to the 16 gigabytes, and apparently the benchmark use more than 16 gigabytes of memory.
To start up in initialization, or
In some point of the VVH process.
and how do you solve that?
Simplifying the scene.
No, that's not allowed.
Or
lowering the amount of resolution.
Just remove one of the rocks and it'll be fine.
Yeah, completely.
But that's quite difficult. So it's a zero swap. It's quite hard to make a program limited to exactly 16.
We can
one byte over it.
We can test it first here with some render node without swap. Well, this is the render. I removed the characters to fit in the memory. So, but it's working. It's rendered on the kernel.
Visible sheet.
But it renders.
Yeah, we render the whole animation, the 6-7 frames in that is it. Yeah, but the characters are animated, so it's
great animation.
Next week, more nice stuff.
Awesome, thank you.
It's me.
So go to that place?
Oh yeah, Francesco.
Francesco.
Did Francesco have a folder? No.
Oh, so this week, do I? Yeah. In I think whatever order. So this week has been like passing from blocking to splining for both Frank, the branch, and Victor. So it definitely needs one more week for refinement because it's like it works, but it needs details still. So that's without the fur.
Come on. That moment, sir. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Yes, thank you. I'm a long way for you, Frank.
Yeah, that was only to. Yeah, but he doesn't show at that moment, so that's why he's hidden.
Just the eyes.
That moment, sir. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Yes, thank you. I'm a long way from you, Frank.
The last part is still rough. And with fur.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, come on. You have a moment, sir. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Yes, thank you. I'm a long way from you, Frank.
And that's it. That's it. Who's next?
Oh shit, it's me. Okay.
That's you.
Okay. Pablo.
Wait, what did Bjorn?
Oh yeah, we should do Bjorn also, right?
Yeah, just maybe just.
But did he prepare a document?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there is one with
Okay.
one video.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Goed.
Here. I'm finished with polish.
No. What? It's off.
Wait.
Off. Shut up. You want some music?
Goodbye, cool world.
Forgot something.
The guy who dropped us on this island.
Backstory.
Oh, wow, it's quite fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's still fighting with the rope, if I remember correctly. You still have to work on the tension of the rope and some more weight when he pulls at the beginning, but the rest is quite fine.
Yeah, there are moments where, like at the end, there, like the camera kind of pans up a little bit and we don't see the rope, and then we go back down, and now we have the rope going over the log. I think, not like the thing is, right now we could just have a totally different kind of totally different rope object that we just kind of fake, because it's horrendously hard to work with this. The rope was, I don't think it was ever designed to do this. You know,
That's amazing that it worked. I mean, it looks as good as that.
But he basically animated
Yeah.
bones separately by hand.
Frame by frame,
Slides, and the only way not to make it not slide is to be sure that the length is the same. But when it's done spaghetti, good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. And if the length isn't correct, then it starts twisting.
It's
super weird.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's a small 20-second shot, something like this.
They're all small, huh?
One of the smallest shots.
Right.
So, this was for Bjorn?
Yeah.
Bjorn! Now the Icelandic.
Hello. I thought it was Amsterdam now.
You're not Amsterdam.
Amsterdamian? I don't know.
Can you
So
explain to the internet where the cat is?
I'm sorry. No, yeah, I gotta. Tomorrow I'm going to a pet store to ask, how does one within the Amsterdam area on a bicycle transport a kitten from one place to another? Is there a backpack I can buy, or a cat bag, or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was talking about this cat hat. I don't know. It seems promising.
You do like everyone else.
Yeah.
Put it in a leash.
Yeah, on a leash.
And you
Funny back.
What if I go too fast? Holy shit. Okay, so I worked on a lot of different stuff. Let me. Oh God, I was jumping from one thing to another so rapidly that it's just slightly insane. So okay, I think we should first check.
Like a nice playlist here.
Oh, hello. No,
Tell me what to grab. To move.
Is there not a photo of? I thought there was a. Andy, didn't you put a photo of me creating the thing? Was that last week?
That was last week. Yeah.
Oh, awkward. Okay. Okay. Just do the uppermost one. I should have.
This?
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, just start from the upper one. I guess that's fine.
The whole thing.
It's all good. It's all good.
And the thing.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it.
there.
I worked on a lot of stuff. This is gonna be. Yeah.
No.
So this is the most recent stuff. This was just today, and it's in no way, shape, or form kind of a final reference for it, but it was something to start editing and kind of thinking about the logistics of the shot. I was going over the texts and what they're saying and how they're saying it, and kind of getting the rhythm correct and finding out when would be the best time to do a particular thing.
He has the timer the other way.
Oh,
Play again.
wait! It's supposed to end up on
his left.
Frank's left.
Frank's left.
Yeah.
It's Frank's right.
No, it says Frank's left. Yeah.
What I saw, it was Frank's right.
It should be hidden. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Frank's left, right?
No, it's the right. It should
Depends
be the
on
right.
from whom you are looking.
No, it should be
On his left. Yeah,
his
sorry.
left.
Yeah,
It was on his right.
Wait. How is that?
Stop.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Oh, you have to do it again.
Wait.
It's the other way.
Yeah. So the thing is,
So two things. Either you suffer doing the animation that we actually see, so his hands are on the left
I'm
side,
gonna do so.
and we hide everything else.
Yeah.
Or we do it the opposite.
I can tell you exactly what went wrong here. So the buckle is pretty close to the actual thing. So I was measuring it, but then when I was putting it on Sarah, the length, I hadn't thought about measuring it with the length that I'm actually going to use it on her.
Yeah.
So now the actual thing, like the timer, is not where I thought it would be. But yeah, I was just so consistently just thinking about. Yeah, you're right. But I'm probably not going to use any of this, but this is a good starting point to kind of figure out kind of the overall positions and get
Next time
feedback.
I play the sheep.
Yeah. So, yeah. Awkward stuff. Next.
Well, you have more hair.
50.
Oh God. Yes. Yeah. Oh, God. Yes, please. Yes, please. Not this one. Next. Yes. Thank you. Oh God. A lot of good stuff. So wow, this is really out of order. Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
He's sliding.
It really feels like. So did I not do it? Okay, let's just play it. It's fine.
1A, B.
Yeah. Let's just go down. So I was working on.
This one is without the camera shakes and stuff for you to see what you were doing here.
Yeah, but this is like the old thing, I think. Yeah, and then
This one is the body shake, but it's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. It was kind of insane.
Then
Then me killing everything just to make sure that I see what the hell I'm doing.
He's on the car.
And then
Now
I,
he's-
exactly.
Small
Yeah, it's on the Segway. Just yeah, and this was way too much. This was just kind of insane. Yeah.
So, that's getting closer to what we.
Yeah. So this is version 2. This is version 3. And I think version 4 is the latest one, but I think I had it first. Yeah. So this is the final one with the camera shake, but I also included one without the camera shake or his body movement, just so you see what I did. So there's a lot of interaction going on, and I made sure there's no intersection anywhere. Yeah. So you can start so I recorded all my progress, and it's currently rendering this. So it's not even it's only 2 minutes, but it's gonna be 30 something minutes. So you can see. Yeah, I don't know how interesting this is. It's
awesome.
Is it?
Yeah. You do this in Blender?
No, Maya. And then I did not.
But then I had to Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop the damn thing. And
I already wondered how much Photoshopping goes on here.
Yeah.
Easy to add.
Yeah, it's easy peasy.
Every weekly, the Thursday night, people are
so
looks like that.
so you can color the keyframes. And the thing is, when I'm kind of doing the overall blocking,
It's just visualization.
yeah, it's just visualization, and they call the pink ones extremes, and then the blues are breakdowns, and then green is jitter, and then the white ones are just regular. But I kind of, as a visual reminder, because sometimes
It's a bit confusing.
yeah, exactly, and like it becomes just so much, especially if I'm doing any kind of a walk cycle, it becomes really important to do it. Otherwise, you kind of, as soon as you do those segments where you have the extremes and the breakdowns, and then you start to offset, and now you don't remember what's offsetting and how does it match up. Yeah, this will be fast. Well, it needs kind of this, I don't know, meditation music over it, something to make it more profound. Then it's like, oh, yeah.
There are great websites for that.
Yeah, you got the hookup. Yeah. Are you the Pablo does? Okay, good stuff. It's all good. So
You know Creative Commons dreamy music website.
you listen to a lot of dreamy music, Pablo?
Of course. Always. Free. Do you have any image of the final render?
Yeah, we just watched it.
No, the final render.
Oh, the final render? No, it hasn't been rendered.
But it's been rendered.
Yeah, it's probably being rendered.
Yeah,
yeah.
Want to see?
All right. Ooh.
Running. Because as a present to Don,
yeah,
we fill the farm.
Hey, what the
wow.
Lots of stuff is running.
Yeah.
Sim test.
Kind what? Test. Good test. Who's test?
Sim test.
Simulation test.
Average time 1 hour 48.
Damn.
What?
Anyway.
Anyway.
You had some pictures still.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. Like, so I also did the benchmark thing, and I had so you get benchmark 1, 2, and 3. So I kind of should have saved more pictures because I was struggling with his feet. So it's not that's the thing. So his feet are really long. Really, really, really long, and getting him down to Frank and doing what he's supposed to be doing, what the scene requires.
You can hold his foot like that.
What's that?
I think you break something if you do this.
Oh God, yeah. Well,
why would hold it like this?
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be weird. Yeah. Well, it's like all of it is weird. Like even like it's not. So right now he's doing this weird pretzel yoga thing, and this was the, okay. So if you see his like screen right thigh, his left thigh, you can see it's kind of a pivot point. And if you go too far back, it just feels like wow, he's kind of off balance. There's no way he could do that without being super strong or whatever. So what feels more natural is taking it up like 40 degrees, 30 degrees or whatever. But at that point, he's just towering over Frank. And also his screen left leg is just, it's just about to punch him in the face. So in the next photo, I think it was the next photo, I was tweaking some stuff and I cheated. I started scaling down the legs a bit. So you kind of maybe wouldn't really notice, but shit, I should have told afterwards. I kind of blew it on that one. Yeah.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. So I scaled it down to so the thigh bones and the leg bones. So they're 88% of what they should be, which is I think is kind of drastic. But I tried going down to like 96%, 95%, and they're off. I gotta take it further.
You know he stands up at some point.
Yeah, and I'll scale it back up. It's like, whoa, it's just
extra.
Not in this shot though. So in this shot?
Not in this one, but it's the exact same. We stopped.
Oh, the E2. Yeah.
There's a cut.
There's a cut, right? There's a cut. And there's this stone that's rolling in the foreground and it's just kind of motion blurring. There's a cat. Yeah. It's foggy and you kind of have to squint. Yeah. So I was doing that a bit. Of course, as I do, when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm kind of cheating stuff towards the camera. And then I see Dalai taking this pose, and like you can look at it in 3D in Oculus, and I see his poor leg, because I was cheating it so much within that one camera view, and then I see the leg in any other pose, and it's just totally broken. So it's not going to ruin the benchmark file if we kind of tweak the leg a little bit.
If we want to, we can also. I don't know. We can also maybe try to make him really like this.
Yeah, but whatever. But even if you do that, it's the same problem. It's the same thigh. Like it's the same height.
So what's the point?
No, because he can.
Yeah,
sit,
he's a tower of a man.
He can sit on his foot. Like,
Yeah, but I tried that, and when he does it, it feels really unnatural and weird, and especially when he needs to lean forward.
But there is grass in
We can try.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can widen the shot if we want to. That's okay if it's bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. But
we don't have to force him to fit this frame. We can widen the frame a bit if we want.
Yeah, it also has to do with like him going down to Victor's level, and I kind of, I like that notion that he is like big and towering, but within this scene, it feels like yes, he's coming kind of down to his level. So when he's taking the rope, he is kind of closer to him, not kind of just doing it over him.
No, you can like instead of having him like this, like standing like this, so being big, you can force him to go back a bit and then stand like this.
Yeah, but this.
What?
See what you did?
Yeah, your knee is not
his knee is here. Yeah, exactly.
It's natural.
Yeah, but it's.
He has a little suitcase. Puts it down and he sits on the suitcase.
It's too big.
Depends on the suitcase.
A rock.
Yeah.
Or he takes a pill that's shrinking it.
So the shrink
like this. Another ship. It's standing on
It's like, man.
I think you do it the other way. You take another ship, puts Franks on it.
Takes him up a notch. Yeah. It's kind of strong. Okay. Yeah, this is all next week, beginning of next week. But I also wanted to show a bit the other picture that I had, the one after this. Yeah, so this is me just going over the dialogue for that shot and kind of breaking it down into the emphasis and the rhythm and the timing and kind of breaking a bit down how the whole thing should fit in within the given time frame. I mean, it's not like a huge thing, and it's not like thumbnails, but it's kind of the precursor to that. Ta-da! Ta-da! Yeah, it's fascinating, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Bye.
You clap for your shot.
Yeah, I did it. They didn't know that. The camera wasn't on me.
It's like liking your own comments,
I have a friend that does that. It's so
Everybody
awkward.
has a friend that does that.
But he does it ironically. I don't know if that helps.
Andy.
Oh yeah, but they foster anonymous.
Did you like your book?
Yeah. I heard great things.
We go to Andy.
Yes.
Andy.
Andy.
So.
Sorry,
There are a couple of videos, I think.
This is it. Oh,
yeah. You can you can loop the first one maybe.
There's old crap.
Don't show the old crap.
No. You sure?
Yeah.
What's crap for you is awesome for us.
So I started at the beginning of this week, kind of not knowing what I would do, because
Hope you can like this.
because well, there was a change of plan, and so at first, if you just make sure that this one loops, maybe.
This one loops.
Yeah, this was just a test with seeing. Like, because Lucas showed me an awesome feature that I forgot about, which was during Big Buck Bunny. We had this thing, like we wanted to scale particles along their lifetime. So he showed me again how to do it. It's very unintuitive and horrible. So these are little spheres and they kind of pop. So that was a little test. And then we had a little discussion and decided to work on the tornado in a more simulation-y kind of way. So forget about the water vortex thing at first and maybe focus on getting it to look like more like smoke, like colored smoke. And Mathieu had some great references. So I looked back at them and I tried to, if you can only loop this one. So I tried to work in a small scale first, and this is like only 20 meters high or something like that. So I was trying to make these fireworks effects, and they get caught in this vortex thing, and they swirl around and they form their tornado vortex. So the idea is that, So the idea is that out of this big hole in the clouds, there's, well, the vortex kind of forms, twisting the clouds around, but then there's this light that shoots out fireworks, and the fireworks have colored smoke, and those actually form the colored tornado that we see in the movie, which is going back to the originals, to the roots, and it
seems logical.
Of course, yeah.
But you can actually do it, I think.
This morning, yeah.
If you shoot fireworks daylight, daylight fireworks
I
next
wanna
to a
see
tornado,
that.
that should do something like this.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Anyway, so this is going like, this is saying, okay, well, we're supposed to do this right. Let's not cut any corners and let's do it the hard way. So I got a 4 terabyte RAID in my computer. I have all the disk space in the world now, and I can fill it with point cache data. Bake all week long, and that's what I did. So I didn't do that much. So if you can show the next one, please. This was the first test on the cloud layer that forms. So this is actually the shot where Victor is standing in the front, and he is kind of summoning the tornado. So I was trying to get this hole in the clouds somehow, and it was a bit difficult, and I think I'm still not there. And I have to try. I have to keep on trying to do that. If you show, what is the next one?
The next one.
I have a render of this also.
Quick render.
Yeah, the quick render is just 10 every 10 frames on my machine because it looks a bit different. So we have this light kind of in the clouds here. And this was actually not using lights, but using emission shaders within the volume, which are really fast to render. By using actual light sources within the volume, you get all kinds of shit with grain and stuff. So this was just, cutting a few corners, but it will render much faster.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can see that actually the most noise-free part is the one with the light, so because that's just an emission shader. Okay, so the next movie, I think there's an image. Yeah, there's an image. So I think in that image you can see the shot. That's what I tweeted.
You have the final benchmark that you
I also did the benchmark thing.
It's
okay.
on the blog.
Yeah, blog. Everyone can render it. Yeah.
Look at the foot.
Oh no! No! Oh, poor guy.
There's a rabbit hole.
Sorry.
Very convenient.
You don't see
anyway,
it.
so
it's supposed to be
I also worked on this because Tom was jumping up and down and asking for a benchmark. Is there another image?
There is another, yes.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Cool.
So this is the render. I think it renders in like 2 hours or so with 100 samples, but that's mostly Victor. Yeah, I don't know. I have to optimize things, and this is like only the start. And I'm not satisfied with the detail in the clouds. We need more details there, and
Is it supposed to be out of focus?
yeah, he's supposed to be in focus, and the rest is going to be. Actually,
it depends on the.
Yeah,
this shot comes 3 times.
Yeah, actually, the focus in this shot was on Victor. So, but I just for clarity, just for trying out things, I kept the focus completely.
I have the light gets through.
Yeah, this is not animated, so he has only the layout pose. But
are you criticizing my animation skills?
Animation is awesome.
Yeah,
but you see that there, like his headphone is not touching his ear.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
The music is so awesome.
Okay. Anyway, so I was then. What is the next one?
The next other videos or quick compo for 9131B8C8.
Just show the video.
The videos?
Thing, yeah.
Back to the videos.
Sorry for the confusion.
No, it's
I'm
actually
sorry.
quite nice. And
Yeah.
I forgot about the repeat one button.
Cool.
So much simpler.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I think, yeah, this is what came from on that was rendered on the farm. I think last night or so. It's not complete. That's why it's only like every 10 frames.
I do think on this one we should try out without the
the light is
stuff there. It's
definitely
just
not
only clouds.
it's only clouds there, and I
Yeah,
wanted to
proof
try
of concept,
I wanted to try out things, and I think the vortex in the sky could actually be nicer. I don't like this puff thing that happened there, so I'll keep trying. But
one little question.
Yeah.
I always imagined that it would be spinning.
Of course, it would be spinning.
Yeah, the
this
metal
is just
thing.
2 keyframes
Yeah,
going down, and just my stupid.
And with smoke coming out of the holes.
What?
Otherwise, it looks like a strainer. Yeah, it's a big thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All kinds. I'll keep working on this the next 6 months. I guess. All right. Next. This is me starting to work on the tornado vortex, which forms out of this color smoke.
Ooh.
So this is moving too fast, and I think the particle system doesn't work correctly there. I have a second one.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So I think this is the slower one. Yeah. So this is the vortex spinning down.
Holy shit.
It could even be smaller, but
Run, you fool!
Yeah, this was just today, and
Wow, that's awesome.
I need to get the speed and the scale right.
Look at this.
Super cool.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Why is the color going away? Because it mixes?
It mixes, yeah, that's the problem. The smoke mixes and it
Did you try
loses the
to
color because it's
dissolve?
RGB.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's dissolving actually
that's cool.
across 500 frames or so, and but there have to be new fireworks and stuff that add more color.
But you use random now, right? For the colors.
No, that's only 3 colors RGB. That's why
How
it's.
do you choose them?
I assigned them. I picked them. I picked the colors. There are 3 particle systems. Each of them are spawning particles, and each of the particles are making colored smoke. It's very simple and straightforward, actually. And there's a couple of smoke systems and fields that make the vortex.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Great. Is there anything else?
One more picture of Ecomp.
Oh yeah, I also at some point last night I think I threw this into the farm, so thought I'd make something useful. Anyway, that's just.
Great.
Mathieu,
Hey.
you have a new title for the movie, I guess.
Oh. So everyone saw the new movie. I think who did? So we won't watch it again now. I don't think so.
Maybe you can show one little sense. That's how just a little bit.
Just what changed?
Yeah. Very good. You can scrub through.
Yeah, it's on the. So you're in the weekly folder. Do you have the
there is
edit latest? Yeah, this one.
Coffee Panorama.
No.
And edit latest.
Yeah, this one.
Jungle or
No, this one.
Was that good weather picture this week? No, last week.
This week. So before you play, just a quick word. I just spent it's been 2 weeks. I'm working on Frank and Victor's scene and dialogue. I'm still fighting a lot with the ending where they leave when Victor leaves. I think I found the right way to do it now because it's more dynamics feel more natural. We really feel like Frank is left alone and like interrupted as he was duped by Victor. So that's worked better, and that also doesn't destroy the whole beginning of Victor scrolling through the music thing. So I think that's quite balanced. still maybe tweak a few things, but the overall feeling is better. So I can move on to the tornado layout stuff. So to fix the shots that needs to be shot and bring them to the layout stage for rendering part and animation. So that's it. I also changed, as you see, the ending of the 10 minutes version of the movie, trying a different thing. And I think that's better if he saws it. So instead of watching everything, you can go straight to Frank and Victor's scene because the beginning didn't change from last week. So it's like when you attach the timer so that you can actually see what Yanti has to go through next week. Go, 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 again. Go, 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 again. Listen, close,
getting close.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Share, turn on the lights, give a drink.
Put the sound, smile.
Smile.
All right, just give me 1 minute. You would have got 1 more minute, wouldn't you? Okay, Frank, half a minute, 30 seconds. You will not regret this. The adventures you will have, all the lives you've ever known, all you've been missing. Yeah. Oh, this is the best product we have.
Look carefully where is the timer.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. One handy device, squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Well, this better be good. It took me ages to tie that rope with my fucking boots. No more meatballs. No more sheepy business. Oh, time flies. Wait. This didn't work. I mean, where did this work? No, you don't. I just turned it on for you. When can I go? Where can I go? I'll pick you up. Don't worry. Just stay here in this exact place. Don't move. Just wait. That's it? Hey! Wait, mister!
So it's his son.
Whatever.
So yeah, sure.
What do you
But if you want to, I'm fine with it. So I'm still wondering for this part if it should stay or not.
Yes.
Yeah, because I had this to have Frank considering.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah.
It's nice.
So yeah. And that's it. The rest didn't change. There's just for those who have the cloud access and blah blah blah, you can see there's new updated versions of shots for the layouts that are from the previous layout with the shitty characters with the new layout with the better characters. So it looks a bit better now. And you can scroll through the end for the final part that changes for the 10 minutes version. So basically when he wakes up after the tornado. Yeah. Which was trying to make it more efficient and more teasing.
And your fastest animation was finished.
Oh.
I forgot to put it on this one.
Yeah,
that's the last part. For the jungle part.
But finish the walk.
I started doing the watch, I think, but then.
So you don't have to change
that. Do you want to change this, really?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Doing exercises, stretching.
Oh,
going
no.
in.
No.
All right.
So that's it. And it's in case we keep the 10-minute version, because I was wondering how can we end up with the laundromat scene if we don't have the Terra thing, because it doesn't really make sense. So I did this just in case, and we can still go back to the other one that I also exported. We can put it on the cloud because it's shorter now, so it's like 7 minutes the second part. So 9 and 7, I think we should be around 16. Yeah, something like this. So that's it.
As time as possible. So why is he climbing back?
Well, since we didn't saw Terra, to me, like, if we don't see Terra, we don't know what happens next. So we suggest that he goes into another universe searching for someone else.
There's like a number 2 on the door, I guess.
So he goes searching for Terra or whatever.
But even when we do the short version, you can still assume that the second world might be animated later. So
Might be
done later. So the story can stay the same.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
You can also zoom into a washing machine. Maybe he's looking, and then the camera goes in, and you see him hanging on the rope talking to Sarah. To Tara.
Sarah. What? You're
Hanging on the rope?
I don't know, he's hanging on a rope. And he
The
falls
upside down.
Because in the meantime, he was falling down.
Yeah, but this you don't know, so it's
even more complicated.
Yeah, that's really like what?
It's weird. That's weird, but it's interesting.
No, but I think that's open enough for you to know that there's more coming. Like he's trapped in the world, the guy that puts it here goes into another world, so that it's fine. That can work. So that's it, and that's cool because now I think maybe next week or so we'll have rendered shots to put in the edit. We have more animation shots that fills the edit, so it's great because it starts to look like a movie. That's cool. Good. Yep.
Lucas.
Yeah, I think I have to.
So we can see your face.
So, blunder.
Boing.
And share.
What a beautiful cat. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
who did
amazing.
this?
What amazing.
Oh, there's a name.
Holy. Oh, what a horrible
Does anybody
font.
know this person?
Pick that. Why they always make it with the ugly font?
Amazing. So, caching. I will just jump right in here without the whole stuff. So, I don't know what I had last week. But the whole caching system changed a bit. So we wanted to make it more focused on duplies and dupli groups. So now basically the caches are associated to duplicators, dupli group instances. So here we have a sheep. The idea was that we use it on the sheep group scene where we have like, I don't know, the idea was like 20 sheep, but that's probably a bit too much. But anyway, this scene doesn't even have a layout yet, so I had to go with this one because there's no time to. Because I'm not an animator and it looks crappy anyway. So anyway, so what you can see here is two instances of the same group doing different things. which is what the duplicate caching system was supposed to do.
One shape with two different caches.
Yeah, that's
the first time in the Blender history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5.
Even render.
5 years.
But in 2.4, you couldn't even play this in real time.
Yeah.
Building, rendering.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, well, the cycles export is a bit meh at the moment. It would be nicer if we could directly get the Alembic stuff into cycles without going through Blender first, because that's a bit of a hassle, and there are lots of corner cases and weird things that can happen, and but it works. So it's oops.
It works.
Yeah.
It's most important.
Yeah. I don't really have a plan what to show here. So yeah, maybe I can just show what happens when you have this. So we have this proxy workflow, you may know. So here's the proxy for the sheep. Both of them are cached at the moment. So if I switch one of them to the write mode, basically, it will use the proxy animation. It's a bit difficult to see here. This is just one rotating bone. So this now follows the proxy instead of using the cache.
This is not my animation.
Yeah, that's what coders do when they don't have animator support. So yeah, and you can basically switch between these two modes of the sheep. So
Read and write.
Read and write the cache. And I could basically now take this and make another copy of this.
Wow.
So at the moment it uses the same.
Wait, do it again.
It uses the same cache at the moment. So I could switch this to the
right.
to the animated version and then just use proxy, the proxy thing to make a new action here, blah blah blah, and then yeah, I could essentially use a new cache library. So make a new cache library, give this a different path, just so it's a different version actually, and they don't fight for the same file, and then re-export this, which takes some time. You see it here.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's super cool. That's what we wanted. Shift D, animate, bake, Shift D.
I'll just
animate,
cancel this
bake.
here, and
Cool stuff.
then now if I switch this to reading, I should be able, fingers crossed, to essentially remove everything. Whoops.
Dangerous, dangerous.
Yeah.
And then all day.
And then,
Yeah.
awesome.
And it's still animated because of using the cache. Yeah.
So this is, how fast does this play back 3 characters here?
It depends on the machine. But here it's like a bit crappy, like 6 FPS, but that's mostly because of the whole display thing, and yeah.
But it's is it now only caching the display, or also the display and the rendering?
It's caching. Well, it has a cache for the display stuff. So this is loaded whenever you change the frame. For the rendering, it basically loads. It reads the cache right away, but that's for reasonable amount of geometry. That's fast enough to not make any big difference.
You can make caches in multiple resolutions.
Yeah.
Like one for playback and animation, and then you have one for rendering.
Like that.
Two for
resolution, right?
So yeah. So these the caches are designated as real time or render or both. So by default it's both. It makes sense to render to have both, because otherwise you have these weird workflow issues. You forget one and then you render it and you see, oh, I didn't cache this, and then you don't see anything on render, or the other way around. So it's better to have it just both there.
Well, when you put read and both are on, what are you reading? Like what?
Well, when I play back in the viewport, I'm reading the viewport.
So you can
and
make
when
both
I render,
versions in the same ABC file.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you render, it's gonna use. Oh, nice.
Why is that?
So it makes both at the same time.
Why do you want that? Why do you want
That's mostly a depth graph limitation because the depth graph cannot distinguish between render and viewport evaluation, and then it's complicated. So yeah.
Basically, because
it's the depth graph because no, it's the depth graph because the depth graph is responsible for updating group objects that are not actually visible. So if you have a cache and you have your objects in a different layer, so you wouldn't actually want them to update. That's the point of a cache. So you get fast playback, but the depth graph still makes this link between the group objects and the duplicator. So you always get this update. And in order to disable this, we have to cut this dependency. But because the depth graph doesn't know about the evaluation mode, yes.
You talk with Sergey about this.
Yeah, I talked with Sergey about this, and he doesn't have a solution.
Awesome.
Anyway, so.
That's cool.
Cool stuff, yeah.
So next week we can try the shot with the 2 sheets. 2,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
Yep, sure.
30. That's the one in 40,
45.
I still have to implement hair rendering, but yeah.
But the Oculus guy wants to have a shot with every sheet.
Yes.
Good. Yeah?
Awesome.
Okay.
7:20 we go.
You've got 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, I don't okay. The best 3 minutes of my life. Yeah, it goes really fast. I've been doing web stuff, so it's not super exciting. Well, yeah, this week I've been doing. I've been in the back behind the wall. Now there is a wall that divide into Blender Institute. I've been doing web cloud stuff. I've been doing Blender org stuff and all kind of web stuff. Besides that, also been setting up shots. I was supposed to set up 2 shots this week because they're super long and I can't find the mouse here. They're very long. I put them on the farm, but I only managed to render. The first one was very flickery. Actually, I have it here. I can show it just to show the things we have to deal with here. So this is very nice. So yeah,
Really cool light.
there was a bug in the particle system, and it got fixed. So I can show the fixed. There is a big butt here, big butt bunny, and the fixed version is this. There is still some. Every now and then there is one little thing going wrong, but it's fine. This is just low samples mainly and a few missing frames because of the farm is super busy because it's Tom's birthday. So as a gift, we wanted to fill the farm with stuff for the weekend and the eclipse and all that stuff. We made an eclipse for you. I couldn't see it.
Can you point out what's wrong?
There is actually, it's hard to see in the actual video, but I found in some frames here, there is still one piece of geometry. You thought I was going to say a piece of something else. It's actually somewhere here. There is like popping. I saw it like frame by frame. You don't really see it.
I also saw it today.
But it might be the rope that at some frame was occluding some area, making shadows, something like that. Because the rest is fine. It was a bug in the particle rotation because we use random rotation, and yeah, there is something weird. But I think it's the rope that is making. We use random rotation, of course, because you don't want all the stuff to go the same direction. And there was one fix where if you load, change the setting, or don't even changing, but render, it will be fine. But in the farm, the first frame will be bad, and the 4 other frames will be fine. So, oh, that's a good effect. I've been trying. Guys, I wasn't sharing this for the whole time. Sorry, internet. I'm very sorry. Go back. Yes. No. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Anyway, you already seen this, but for the internet. It's gonna be on the blog on weekend anyway, on Monday.
There is a computer that renders this in 3 minutes.
This actually, yes, there is a few computers that render this in 3 minutes. It's only 16 samples though, so it's very low, but it's 2K. and rendering 2K just to see the actual geometry and stuff. 16. 16, yes, 1/6.
Yeah.
Great.
Rendering 4K and nobody was here.
That's it. And here, it doesn't even look too bad. There are a few, actually, because of the higher depth of field, now there was a piece of thing floating here, which you don't really see now. And that should be enough. Then this shot started, I put this also on the farm and I started rendering because there are a lot of back and forth. I set up this shot. So I still need a bit of feedback from the guys and then set up the other shot, because with this shot, I already gained like a month of work. I can do something else because we have assigned 10 seconds per week. This is,
Oh, you think so?
yeah, yeah.
That was a trick
That was a trick.
to get you guys started, and then you can increase their productivity.
And if you
Okay.
get bored, there's always the jungle that is waiting for you.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
yeah. We're actually simulating this thing for once. But yeah, this is what I've done, and then some. Well, yeah, I don't have any more images, but yeah, that cloud and Blender.org. And that's it.
So that was it for today.
That was it for Blender today.
Yeah. So everybody,
Sorry, change the slide.
buy the game development for the Blender book.
It's been sold on the Blender e-store. Everyone should get.
What?
No,
The Blender e-store.
we didn't get the permission.
This is still online on the website.
And for each one you buy, we drink a caipirinha.
Oh, the light link.
And Mike Pan. It's
Mike Pan. Mike's awesome.
I'm just the producer of the book.
So everybody is back next week.
In your face.
Next week. We will
Stuff is
show
cool.
more stuff. And that's the last week of Gabriel.
We need a render wrangler.
Happy birthday to
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.